Somewhere in Britain, a 72-year-old woman is about to open a letter from HMRC she never expected. She's never filled in a tax return in her life. No private pension, no job. Her only income is the state pension. And this letter says she now owes tax on it, for the first time in her retirement. She did nothing wrong. She didn't earn more. Two numbers just crossed. And when they cross, millions of pensioners who've never paid a penny of tax in retirement get pulled in, quietly, automatically, mostly without warning. Here's how it happens and what it means for you. I'm a qualified accountant, over a decade dealing with HMRC for real people. And this one bothers me because it's not a scandal or a loophole. It's just arithmetic nobody showed the people it hits. So let me show you. Two numbers. The first is the full new state pension. From April 2026, it pays £12,547 a year. It rose 4.8% this year under the triple lock, the rule that lifts it every year by inflation, earnings, or 2.5%, whichever is highest. The second number is the personal allowance, what you can earn before you pay any income tax at all. For almost everyone, that's £12,570. Put them side by side. Pension, 12,547. Allowance, 12,570. The gap is £22.40 for the whole year. And that gap is closing. The pension rises every year, but the allowance has been frozen since 2021, and the November 2025 budget froze it all the way to 2031. One number climbs, the other stands still. There's only one way that ends. The next time the pension rises by more than £22, which is essentially the very next increase, it crosses the line, and a full state pension on its own becomes taxable. That has never happened before. So what does taxable actually mean here? The state pension has always been taxable in theory. What's new is it's about to pass the allowance on its own, and it's paid gross. HMRC takes nothing before it hits your account. So, how do they collect? Two ways. If you have other income through PAYE, a workplace pension, or a job, HMRC just changes the tax code on that and takes the tax quietly. You barely notice. But if the state pension is your only income, there's no tax code to change. So you get a simple assessment. A letter, it lands on the doormat and tells you what you owe. For someone who's never filled in a tax form in 70 years, that letter is a shock. Not because it's big, at first it's a few pounds, but because of what it means. The state has started taxing the pension it pays you. Two quick examples. Illustrative, not real people. Margaret, full state pension, no other income. Today she pays nothing, £22 under the line. But the next rise of about 4% adds £500, pushing her to £13,050. That's £480 over the allowance. 20% tax, about £95. A bill she's never had before, by letter, for money the government pays her. Now David, state pension plus a small private pension of £4,000, total £16,500. Around £4,000 over the line, so roughly £800 of tax. But David gets no letter. HMRC adjusts the code on his private pension and takes it silently. He just notices it pays a little less. And this is the quiet part. Nobody voted for a tax rise. No rate went up. But the allowance stands still while incomes rise, and more people cross the line every year. The Office for Budget Responsibility expects 600,000 extra pensioners taxed by this year alone, and 1 million more by the early 30s. There's a name for it: fiscal drag, a tax rise that never has to be announced. So, 3 things. 1. If the state pension is your only income, don't panic, but open every HMRC letter, because a simple assessment doesn't disappear if you ignore it. 2. If you've got income on top, your tax is coming out through your code quietly, so check that code because HMRC gets them wrong. 3. A frozen threshold is the most powerful tax there is because almost nobody notices it working. £22 is all that stands between a full state pension and the taxman, and it's closing on its own. I'm an accountant, not a regulated financial advisor, so this is how the rules work, not personal advice. Check your own position with a professional, But if this made one corner of the system clearer, subscribe, because every week I cover one thing your accountant, your bank, or the government should have told you, but didn't.